Bellows Free Academy of St. Albans. The first meeting for the two teams in some 18 years. Now, trailing 12-8 in the third, the Bellows Falls Terriers took the lead when Bill Lockerbie bolted 15 yards up the middle for the score. 2-point conversion good, 16-12 the Terriers. But the Bobwhites rallied for the second time behind the power running of fullback Brian DeShano. He breaks free and rambles 53 yards for the go-ahead touchdown. The Bobwhites hold on to advance to the title game, 18-16 the final.
We kept coming back, and Brian DeShano certainly ran real tough for us when we needed it. This is a good win for us, but I'm not so sure that we played as well as we need to if we hope to go all the way.
We just really blocked real well, and we all did our assignments well, and everything kind of came together.
We are just one day away from championship weekend in high school football. Tomorrow night, the BFA St. Albans Bobwhites will meet the Hartford Hurricanes for the Division II crown in Essex Junction. Both teams won their semifinal games last week. Both teams are the top-seeded teams in North and South, respectively. Both teams have been hard at work, gearing up for the state title game.
All roads point to Essex Junction, and Mike Stone's hurricane warning is this: those Bobwhites are huge.
The size is something that we'll have to contend with. Obviously, we're not going to lose weight in the next week. So.
Hartford isn't going to blow St. Albans off the line of scrimmage. If they try to, they're going to be in trouble. St. Albans is big and strong.
We were in the weight room quite a bit this year before the season. And I think it helped us out a lot. We strengthened it up, and we got some big boys that can push a lot of people around.
We're fairly quick, and from what I've heard, BFA is large, but I'm not sure how quick they are, so I think the line will be pretty important.
While St. Albans has been known as a grinded-out type of club, they've given notice that they're not to be taken lightly in the air. When they had to last week against Bellows Falls, they moved the ball quickly behind quarterback Steve Moulton.
Our passing game has really come a long way. Mr. Peterson's a great coach. He's really been working with me, find your receiver and take what the defense gives you, and we did that Friday night.
We've had some real success with our pass game, and although we haven't always had to go to it, we've worked real hard at developing it, and we've had real dividends from it in the last half of the season. So I think you have to defend us both ways.
The Hurricanes also give St. Albans something to think about. They've got great inside running with Mike Gendron, and are explosive outside with Alamar Brown. And that should be their point of attack if the Hurricanes are going to win their first Division II crown since 1986. For St. Albans, it's been a much longer wait. Just what does this game mean to the Bobwhites? Well, they haven't won a football title since 1969. Coach Dave Peterson played on that Division I North Championship team. They haven't been to a title game since 1973, the year that most of these kids were born. As game night approaches, the reality of a state title sets in, and everyone reflects in their own way about how they got there and what the championship game will be like.
Well, in the beginning of the year, I probably never would have thought that we'd make it this far, just because the team didn't seem to be coming together, same as it did last year, because we don't have many returning starters, just a couple. And throughout the year, things started picking up, and everyone started working together.
That's weird. I mean, I was expecting if we ever got here, everyone would be really nervous. But through the school and everything, it just feels like it's another game. And that's how it's good for us to look at it. We don't need to tighten up.
And there you have it. Tomorrow night, the Division II championship game. The Hartford Hurricanes against the BFA St. Albans Bobwhites. They'll go at it at Essex Junction, 7 o'clock tomorrow night for the Division II football crown.